2003 Cadillac Escalade 4L60 to 4L80 swap. Got me a 4-wheel drive 4L80 from out of a Sierra. Looked up on that, caught a guy on Craigslist, so I end up with this. No transfer case, no transfer case adapter. Now, as we all know, our all-wheel drive transfer case ain't gonna work. 27 spline. Why? The world may never know. Fucking GM. But guess what? It's a 32 back here. The irony in this shit. So, what I did was took my 60 out. Weak ass trans. We all know they weak as hell. So I did that. Flywheel for the 60. 3 bolts. As we all know, the 4L80 comes with 6 bolts in the torque converter. And fourth, 6 bolts. Now, what to do? For some reason, these trucks, SUVs, do not come with the 4L80. Why, GM? Why? We got a whole lot of horsepower with a weak ass trans. Why not give us the beefier trans? So, no beefier trans. Alright, before I get off some more into that, let y'all know what I've done thus far. Back here, rear main cover, rear main seal. It's gonna all come as one kit. Oil pan gasket. So, reason why I say oil pan gasket, these motherfuckers is notorious for leaking. So, with that said, I also took down my front differential because I was gonna put a 2-wheel drive in there. So I'm like, fuck it. Ended up with that. So I'm gonna keep my all-wheel drive situation going on. Hold on before I get into that. So you don't have to take it down in order to get the oil pan off. You could just drop it and then you'll be able to move it out the way. Now to get the front differential all the way off, of course, I had to remove my idler. So that's how I did that. Alright, back to this. So, went to the junkyard. Guess what, y'all? I can't find no fucking all-wheel drive transmission to fit this. So, I had to go back all the way to 1984. Manual. This is the manual. So, I might rig something up with me a little latch or whatever to work it, or try to fit some type of encoder motor or something, or shit, I just might switch it by hand or put a cable or something on it. So that's that. So I got the transfer case from out of a 1985 2500 pickup truck. That's what this comes from, the case. I also got this. Now, this, I don't know why this is iron. This motherfucker heavy. Is a perfect match. For this. Boom. Perfect. As you can see. We all line up, bolt up. We all good to go. So, these come with, it don't come with studs. It come with these bolts. Now the reason why I'm taking my studs off of the all-wheel drive, the NR3 Bog Warner 4481, and putting it on this one. I don't know what the hell this one is. So, stud this up, and hopefully it should go on to that. Oh, flex plate time. Now, shout out to GM once again for using hella shit. That's the part number for the bolts that you're gonna need for your flex plate, your new flex plate with the spacer. Gonna need 6 of them. And you need the spacer for the 4L80 new flat wheel. I painted mine. think I got a problem. I like painting shit. Makes it look better. So that's gonna go on there like so. Boom. Line your holes up. Make sure they all lined up. Like that. And you're gonna take all 6 of these. These are the longer ones. Let me show you the shorter ones, the ones that come out of there. Where might they be? Oh, here they go right here. These versus them. You can't find them in the fucking auto parts store. For some reason, GM likes to be difficult when it comes to this. $7 a boat. Probably get off on eBay, but get it cheaper from off eBay. But shit, I be impatient. I be ready to do shit now. That's that. And then that'll be that. And you guys do that 4 more times. And you ready to go. Now, pin outs. Pin outs. It's the fun part. Break this down. Hold on, I'm gonna pause it and come back. Okay, break this down. Take that piece off. Pop off the clip. Now I'm gonna show you which wires to take out and move out. Now, what you're gonna do is take the brown, this one, the black, and the white out. Then you're going to put the black where the white is. Now, if you get confused, go to lt1swat.com. Brandon give you like fucking hand-to-hand tutorial guide your hand to redo this. And then the 2 wires that you're going to have left, you're going to attach them to a speed sensor. And you're going to do pin outs up there at the PCM. So, I'll show you guys what this will look like when I'm done. Okay, this is what it's going to look like when you get done. You're going to attach a speed sensor pigtail to this. It's going to be your second speed sensor. Now, your existing one from off your 4L80 60 E-Trans. Now, if you had a 2-wheel drive application, this will plug into this one right here, which is right here. But as you can see, this is a 4-wheel drive, so this one's going to actually go back to the transfer case over there. That's going to be on now. Now this one with those pigtail speed sensor is going to connect to this right here, to this one that's directly above the shifter. And that's part 1 of the wiring. Also, another thing, while you in here and you dealing with your oil pan gasket, if you just happen to do that, take down the dipstick tube and change the O-ring. Now, whoever had mine before, when they put the O-ring on, as you can see, they smashed it. So the pump basically operates with the pickup tube. It's a suction. So if it got a leak in it, so if it's not sealed all the way, it don't suck the oil that it needs, and you know your oil pressure gauge get to drop in, or you getting a tapping noise or sound like a lifter tap, you know, and it'll get worse. So here's I believe this may be the part number for just the O-rings itself. I'm not sure, not 100% sure, but that's it right there. It comes with 2 of them. All the ones I've done, it used the green one. I don't know what the black one is for, but I haven't ran across the black one. I did maybe 10 oil pumps on the 4.8, the 5.3, and the 6.0, and they all use the green one. You know, as you see, man, the one I got right here is green. So it's hard to really say. I don't know what the black one's for, but change that, clean the dipstick tube, definitely clean that out. Of course, you're gonna clean the pan and all of that, but make sure you clean that tube out, make sure it ain't clogged or whatnot. I ran gas through mine, poured gas inside of it. It broke up a lot of little crud or whatever. So after that, I rinsed it out with water, let it dry. Oh, and another trick is put put some lube on here. They got stuff called Seal Glide. It's a oil, bearing grease will work. I use bearing grease, 500-degree temperature bearing grease, high temp. 2003 Escalade, same as Tahoe, Denali, all of them pretty much the same. But this the 4L60 to 4L80 swap. What I did was took what I'm fabricating is the transmission mount. Basically, you can keep your old cross member, and what I did was bolted. I got a piece of plate steel. As you can see, it's pretty much gonna overlap your original cross member, maybe an inch, 2-3 inches or something like that. That's why it's gonna be pushed back because the 480 is longer. So what I did was cut both holes. See, I can adjust however you want to get it. Once you get it up there and sit in place, then you get to adjust it how you want it to sit. But got a plate of steel. See, it ain't super thick, but it's thick enough. I can't see this shit bending. Grade 8 bolts and washers. So that pretty much cut the fit. Everybody, it be kind of different, so I can't give you like no exact measurements or whatnot, because trucks after a while frame stretch, get bend deeper or something like that, but it's mocking it up. It ain't that hard. But like I said, what I did was first I drilled me 2 holes. Try to get this plate on here as best possible level or whatever. But what I did was after I got that done, I drilled the holes, set it in place. Then I took the cross member and I set the cross member up there, and I marked holes for where the transmission mount gonna sit. Jacked it up, and put it up in place somewhat, and then circled around the holes where the holes was gonna be at. So that gave me a good reference on how that's gonna be. So bolted up there, show y'all what it look like. This is what it's gonna look like at the end. Plenty room. Plenty room. So another thing what I learned is all of them don't come with this fitting on the. Mine just so happened to did, but it's some with the 4L80s where it didn't have this nipple part on there, and it was just the screws. Just the threaded part, and then it'll stop. And then what that does is it don't let the rear part of it get lubricated. But like I said, mine did. So before you put your 80 in, check and see. If it don't, then it's a dormant part you can get, and the number is 800-759. So that should help you guys out some. But yeah, so check your rear line on your trans and make sure you got this in there. If you don't, go get one. From what I've been reading, it'll save you a lot of trouble. Alright, you come back up here to the front before you put your PCM in, and move the wires around that you took out the gray round plug. So before you put your PCM in, it's gonna be in the blue connector, and that's gonna be pin number 79. You're gonna take that one out, close that one, put that one back together, then you're gonna go over to the green connector. That wire that you just took out the blue connector, you're gonna plug that into the green one on pin number 22. Now in the same green harness, it could be red also, but in the same green harness, you're gonna go into a you're gonna go to pin number 42. You're gonna take that one out, which is gonna be the tan and black wire. The first wire was the white wire, but the tan and black wire, you're gonna move that one over to pin number 23. So, and that'll complete that part with that. Ran it, child. I love it. It's perfect. So, no complaints. See how she hold up over the winter. 4L60 to 4L80 swap.